Not much, Tony. How are you?
Doing great. All right, here we go tonight. Big Ten Network. They're trying to make up these games for Northwestern, a ride-in game because of the COVID protocols they got hit with. With that team tonight, Northwestern laying 2.5 against Wisconsin, total 6.5.
Yeah, so both Wisconsin and Northwestern come into this at 12 and 5. Wisconsin has actually won, this last seven meetings here straight up between these two teams. In the last one, Wisconsin actually won 82 to 76 here. Northwestern, they've had about a week off now, like you said, because of these, COVID illnesses they came down with. But if you take a look at where Northwestern ranks in the Big Ten, they are sitting at second in field goal defense percentage. So again, are they going to be, a rusty Northwestern team or a well-rested one? Now, Wisconsin, on the other hand, they rank 13th in field goal percentage here on the defensive side. And this Northwestern team, they play really well at home. They average beating their opponents by 10.2 points. I think this Northwestern team definitely needs a little help, maybe shooting the ball here. But again, if you take a look at, where they rank defensively, they can hang in there with the best of them. They also lead the Big Ten in turnover margin here this season and out rebound the Badgers here. As they're last in the Big Ten. I think that Northwestern here is going to be able to, keep this one close with that defense, turnover margin, and big on the boards here today. I'll take Northwestern at home minus 2.5. No, I'll take on the money line. How about that?
Yeah, money line. Mindy came in money line here. Don't take the spread there. Just go money line minus 140 here against the Wisconsin Badgers. Of course, the Wisconsin, a team that has had some issues here away from home this year for this Wisconsin Badger team that lost their past two road games. At Illinois, lose by 10, get pounded by 18 there over at Indiana. Just got past Indiana by 3 on last Tuesday. So they've had some struggles here. Wisconsin, as you mentioned here with the Badgers, a lot of it's here on the offensive end. Really struggling at the line, on the glass, and even giving up 3-pointers this year, giving up 38% to their Big Ten opponents.
Right. I mean, I think that's kind of what it comes down to. I mean, maybe some of those numbers are skewed a little bit on Wisconsin side because they had their, one of their main guys, Wall, he was out for a while. So they've been playing better since he's, come back here. Northwestern, I mean, basically they have what it takes to win. They just need to get things straightened out here a little bit offensively. And I think offense comes much easier than defense, if you ask me. And Northwestern, they've actually have been shooting above average here. These last three games. Well, I should say they have a better average at home, right? They're averaging 74 points compared to their season long average of like 68. So I think they can definitely have what it takes here to beat Wisconsin, even if they're getting a little bit better, getting healthy.
All right, we got Mindy here, Northwestern minus 140 against Wisconsin. This one will have a start time here of early start time, 6:30 Eastern time on Big Ten Network. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at Tony's picks for today's action. We do have, I was going to say there's football. No football on Monday, right? No football for Monday for a while now, right? What to do? Well, there's some college basketball. We got NBA, NHL as well on the board. Look at the numbers here for the last 30 days. 3,000 units of profit. Mindy has just been covering the bookmakers left and right here. Been on absolute fire. Of course, we do have, as we said, college hoops. We got NBA, hockey as well. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, I kind of feel like I get my life back a little bit once the football season is over, because I feel like it monopolizes so much time for me, since I would say football is probably my favorite sport to watch here. But today I got two plays in the NBA, up 466 units there this month, and then I have four plays in college basketball. So I mean, I think I'll have something here to do this evening. But I won my one game that I had yesterday, up 1,099 units in college basketball. So again, I feel like I'm really hitting the card, nicely as of late. Been having a good run here to start the year off, planning on keeping that up. Like you showed, plus 3,000 over the last month, plus 967 here over the last week. So, I mean, I definitely think it's a time for you to go ahead and take a look at some of these longer term packages. I mean, you can definitely go ahead and pick up one of these packages here today that will include a lot of basketball. But you might as well go ahead and get with me on some playoffs on yep, we can get to the Super Bowl, all that kind of good stuff. So I think it's a good time to get on one of those longer term packages. And then also make sure you use the promo code TonyT at checkout as well.
That's right. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all premium pick packages, individual plays, as well as long-term passes. You can use it as much as you like. Right now, Mindy over at Tony'sPicks.com. Action up here from packs here from a 5-pack here, NBA and college basketball together, as well as a college basketball 3-pack on the board. Best bets here from the NBA and college basketball, so go ahead and get on board with Mindy. But instead of buying these plays individually, as Mindy alluded to, why not get the longer-term pass? You can get that try out here for that weekly All Sports Pass. Get 7 days of plays here from Mindy. All of her premium plays for 7 days. That would include all her NBA, all her college basketball, NHL, and of course the NFL Championship Sunday is included with that 7-day All Sports Pass. You could use that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you will save a 20% off, $36 savings off that price right now over at Tony's Picks. So go ahead and get signed up with Mindy and use that promo code. All right, Mindy, we also put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Picks. Mindy, lots of content up there as well. The Morning Steam Show continues to roll on with a nice show today covering the games for today's action, as well as we can catch you as well over on the Discord.
That's right. So make sure you get in Discord right now because we go ahead and put all of the pertinent information that you need. So like today we have in there all of the plays that we came up consensus-wise on Morning Steam, so you can check those out in Discord. I also give a preview of which games we're going to be, showing on this show here, and then also kind of a teaser of what we have here on Twitter. So you can find most of the handicappers here on Twitter at Tony's Picks Mindy. You can find mine where I have another play for you in college basketball. So make sure you go ahead and check that one out as well. And then also make sure you find me almost every morning, every Saturday through Thursday with Ramon Scott, our team leader there for Team Steam, where we go through almost the full card of the game. So we definitely do the full cards for the ones we can handle. So it's pretty much everything minus college basketball, because sometimes we're unable to get through all 153 games or so. But yeah, so today we had quite a few consensus plays. Make sure you check out the replays. You can find us, all over, social media, Twitter. You can find replays there. Also replays on YouTube itself. So if you have a particular game that you're trying to, take a look at, you can just type in that name and the Morning Steam and you will find something there. You can also listen to us on our podcast. We have lots of folks listening at work, so might as well, while you have time on your lunch hour, give it a try, or on your ride home, might be able to be, easy listening while maybe you're doing some data input, something like that. Nice way to pass the time, and then, also get to where you can get some consensus plays and, build up that bankroll as well. So yeah, join Discord. We're having a good time. Give me your player props. I get free bets all the time on these, online, sites here. So, I don't study player props, so I need help. So make sure you give me some.
That's right. Get on. That's right. Check out Mindy there over at Tony's Picks. Mindy is the Twitter account there. Of course, the Morning Steam as well. The show today, you can go back and listen to it on archive, or you can also do a search for team versus team and then type in Morning Steam, and you'll get those individual plays because they're all also up there in video format. And of course, our Discord. I just pinned the link to the Discord. A lot of people ask, "Where's the link? How do I get on Discord?" Well, just go there and check it out. We've cleaned it up a little bit over the weekend. We've we had to remove some people out of there who we just felt just aren't right for our community. So you can pay it a visit, and it is going to be moderated. And as moderators, I think right now we just have to. We got to see where it's going. We did take a lot of input here from some of the listeners, but our own personal feelings that we have to clean it up a little bit too much on the spam side, a little bit too much of the self promoting. We're not really into that WWE in your face attitude era type of conversation. That's really not going to fit in our community. I don't think, with the 50-year-old. No, not with the 50-year-old guy with the backport baseball cap, like that stone cold attitude type of nonsense. Just you'll see. We're gonna moderate that way. We want intelligent conversation in there. We don't want people pounding their chests like they're stone cold, on the mic. Some people still live in those '90s eras. They like to wear their caps backwards even though they're mid-50s. What are you gonna do? So anyway, all right, Mindy, we can catch you over there on the on the morning steam every day. I'm sorry, Saturday through Thursday, and you continue that great success. And we'll talk with you again on tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. We'll see ya.
You got it.